So it's for your blog, right? For high school blog?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
I know. Mais
Ok. Ouais.
I still don't speak French, but I will try.
Ah oui, non, c'est ok. Tu me dis quand c'est bon. Hein.
C'est bon.
Bonjour, nous sommes au Country Club en compagnie du meilleur joueur de tennis au monde. Il est serbe, Novak Djokovic. Hi Novak, how are you?
Hi, good. And you?
Good. Everybody is always impressed by your game, and since the age of 4, you have been working very hard to be one of the best players in the world. So now, how do you feel being at the #1 place?
Well, it is incredible feeling, very fulfilling, because I dreamed all my life to become #1 of the world, and I believe that every athlete who wants to be a professional athlete dreams of being the best at what they do. So it's it was a lifetime goal, and I managed to achieve it, but I didn't do it alone. I had a big support of the family and of course the close friends, and even today, in my age 25, playing tennis for 20 years, I still love it as much as I did for the first day when I hit the first tennis ball. So as long as it's like that, I will enjoy and hopefully have more success.
Okay. You had changed your attitude on the court these past years, so how did you manage to stay calm and to control yourself?
Well, it's a process of learning, it's a process of understanding myself first of all as a person and as an athlete, what I need to do mentally when I approach the big matches, the big tournaments. There is obviously a lot of pressure and expectations, but it's all part of the sport. It's a big challenge that I believe that everybody needs to embrace, and you need to accept. And I matured. Every year I learn something new. I try to improve my game, and I try to enjoy my life. And it's a right balance that brought me the success.
And have you ever thought about doing a career in ski when you were younger, instead of tennis, because I know it is one of your favorite hobbies?
Yes, of course. My father used to be a ski professional, and also my uncle, my aunt, so I come from a family of skiers, and I grew up on the mountains, so I love snow. I try every winter, even though I don't have much time, but after I come back from Australia I usually have a few weeks, and I try to go to ski at least for a few days. I know that people would say it's dangerous and many athletes are forbidden to ski, but I'm not. I try to be careful. Obviously I'm not racing or something. I'm just trying to enjoy with my family, with my friends, and it's lovely. I was racing when I was younger. I had a few races, but when I was 10, 11, I really decided that I will go the professional way with tennis. Even though I was young, I knew that this is the sport for me.
Okay. Tell us about your greatest adventure on the tour. Which was the most exciting and crazy so far?
Well, on the tennis court it would probably be Australian Open final against Nole this year in January. We played almost 6 hours, and it was an incredible experience, out-of-body experience, because we were both so tired. And then the last few games, you really didn't know who is going to win the match, but we both gave it all. And it was almost 2 in the morning when we finished the match, and the crowd was cheering for every point, and it was magnificent. It was one of those moments when you will remember forever.
What is the one thing that always inspires you to come up and do well whenever you feel low?
Well, it's definitely love for the sport, love for the people around me, and love is the strongest emotion that a human being can experience. So I try to focus on that, and it's not only cliche, by saying try to focus on the positive energy, and then positive outcome will present itself. But it is really true, and so there are moments, of course, that I go through. They're negative and difficult, and a lot of doubts in everyday life, like everybody, and everybody is human, and everybody is the same, trying to go through problems. But you know, it's important to manage to stay mentally strong and overcome all those problems, and always keep in mind that you're grateful for the life that you have, and that you're doing sport that you love.
What do you think about when you are facing a match point, or when you are doing a comeback? For example, this year in Roland Garros quarterfinals against Tsonga, you have saved a couple of match points. Wasn't it amazing? How did you feel at this moment?
Well,
what was on your mind?
Well, different kinds of thoughts and emotions go through your mind at that stage. Obviously, you know that you are close to lose the match. But again, I knew that it wasn't the first time for me to be in that position and come back. So I believed that I can actually manage to make a you know, big turnaround and win. And so I managed to do that, and I managed to do that by very simple positive thinking and self-belief.
And what do you do to rest between two trainings, or when you have a match late in the day?
Well, if I have a match late in the day, my routine, pre-match routine, would usually be warming up for the match, either in the morning and then resting in the afternoon and coming for another warm-up before the match, and spending mostly the time in you know, in the hotel, in the bed, just relaxing, and then going to park, to nature, like to walk around, to be absorbing the energy from the nature, and then, you know, just getting onto the court and doing my job.
And what about your gluten-free diet? What did you gain, and did you continue, or did you stop?
Yeah, I'm still gluten-free, and it's been working for me for the last couple of years, and I discovered it 2.5 years ago. I didn't know before that what gluten means. Now it became a part of my life, a part of my diet. So I lost instantly in the first couple of months 4 or 5 kilos, and it was a big change. But you know, I believe that this is the right thing for me to do, and right now I feel great on and off the court. I'm more aware, I'm more focused, I'm faster, more dynamic on the court, so it has helped me definitely to feel better in general.
How hard was it playing tennis while your country was being in serious difficulty?
Well, it was a hard thing, not just for me, but for all the people in Serbia. Yeah. And you know, there was much more difficult and worse cases than my own case, and that's something I always try to keep in my mind. You know, have this compassion for the people who are going through poverty, you know, and difficulty to, you know, to understand what the tomorrow will bring. And war is something that I don't wish for any people in the world or anybody to experience. It's just a terrible thing that brings, you know, bad things to everybody. And it was not easy, but it was a very valuable experience for me and for my family and for all the people of Serbia to overcome it and to, you know, to learn something new and to try to look for better tomorrow.
Who was your idol when you were young, and did you admire him?
I had Pete Sampras in tennis, Michael Jordan in basketball, and Alberto Tomba in skiing. I love those three guys. Always looked up to them, and from sport. And then I had, of course, Nikola Tesla, who was the biggest, considering the biggest Serbian ever. Great scientist that had incredible inventions, you know, in the world of physics. So, say somebody that all the Serbia is looking up to, and you know, I always try as well to even today to you know, take the best out of everybody who I meet. You know, I believe every person in this world has something special about them. You know, everybody is unique, so you always try to be communicative, open-minded, and learn something new.
Do you have some advice to tell for the future tennis generations?
I have only one advice for everybody who wants to do sport, is that the sport is the purest direction in life that you can have, in a way, because It teaches you to be compassionate, disciplined, confident, and of course ambition-oriented. And you know, you need to enjoy it. You need to love what you do, because that's the most important thing. Whether you do sport or you do something else in life, there are difficult times that the humankind is going through right now. Economical crisis in the last 5 years, and it's not easy. You know, it's not easy to succeed. It's not easy to get employed, to find a job, or to succeed in some sport, because it's so competitive. But what is important, as I said, is to try to always have the positive mindset, and then the life will do the rest, and will give you opportunities.
Now that you are at the top and you won 5 Grand Slam titles, 13 Masters 1000 and 2 Masters Cup, but also 1 Davis Cup, what are your next goals? Would it be to win the only Grand Slam you didn't win already, Roland Garros?
Yeah, well, I have high ambitions always for myself, so I will try to win every Grand Slam that I play on. I mean, that's my goal. You know, Grand Slams are, you know, the pinnacle of our sport, so I will try to win every one that I play on.
Is there anything you would like to achieve besides tennis? Like building a family, or I don't know, maybe to marry me?
No, of course. I mean, tennis is just a part of my life. You know, I mean, I love tennis, but I have my own life also, and I have dreams to have family, healthy family, and to have, of course, healthy kids that you know, that are going to grow up and be happy, and be you know, happy with what we give them from the life. So this is something in the near future. Hopefully that is going to happen. For now, I will try to focus on what I do, and that's tennis.
Now that I know you won't marry me, will you dance a few seconds with me on Gangnam Style?
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Whoop, 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 Gangnam Style. Very good.
Finally, I want to congratulate you for your investment in Club for Smile and Foundation. I really admire you, and you are an example for everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You're very nice, and let us turn. Okay. The music. Thank you very much. I'm very glad.
I really appreciate it.
I send big regards and hugs and kisses to everybody who is watching this video. And next time we try to do it on French, so they will understand better.
Okay. Give you a kiss.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can you sign my album, please?
Yeah, of course.